friends, and welcome back to Rustic Nice DIY. I can't even talk. It's been a busy week. So this is the 10th day of the 12 days of Christmas. I'll let you know more about it in a few minutes. But first of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda and this is my sleepy Oliver. And if you're returning, thank you so much for hanging in there. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, here's DIY number 1. So for this DIY, I'm going to use this cute little snow globe that I received from Woodpecker Crafts, and then my Waverly chalk paint in the color white. I purchased these beautiful rub-on transfers from STENCILS, and then I am going to start off by painting that snow globe with my Waverly chalk paint in the color white, but I do end up painting the bottom part with my ink color. Then I'm going to take this rub-on transfer here and I'm just going to rub it on. And I love this. You guys, I was so excited to get this rub-on transfer set. I had originally was going to pre-order it and something stopped me. And so a couple of days later, I remembered, oh, I forgot I was going to pre-order this. And when I went back to pre-order it, they were out of stock. And I was so bummed because I just absolutely love this set. And then about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I realized that they had it back in stock. So I was very excited to order it and to get them in. So with that set, it also has some different snowflakes all around it. So I just grabbed a couple of the snowflakes and I'm going to add them on as well. I'm just going to rub, and then remove that plastic that covers it. And then I'm going to do another one here. And these go on so nicely, and I don't know. I love their rub-on transfers. After that, I'm going to take this Folk Art Extreme Glitter Paint, and it's in the color silver. I'm taking my embossing tool here, and I'm just dabbing little dots all the way around the front. I am going to do this around the back as well. I'm not going to show you, but I did do the back. Then I took some of this small ribbon here, and I believe I got this from Walmart. I've had it in my stash forever and a day, but I'm pretty sure that's where I got it, and I think I've seen it there as well. But I'm just going to glue this all the way around my snow globe. You guys, I don't know why I didn't put one of those rub-on transfers on the back. That usually when I do tier tray pieces, I like to make them double-sided. I don't know why I didn't do it on this one. Anyways, I also made just a shoestring little bow, glued it on the front, and then this ribbon came off of one of the Dollar Tree signs that I was using for a DIY, and I had it sitting here next to me, and I thought, oh, well, I'll just use this to go around since it really matches the little ribbon. And so I just went all the way around the top, and there it is. I love how this came out. I think it is so stinking adorable. Oh, you have to let me know what you think about this in the comment box below. Okay, so today is day number 10 of the 12 days of Christmas DIYs, and the theme for today is Tier Tray. If you're unfamiliar with it, we have gone 10 days now with one video every day for the last 10 days. So if you haven't seen them, go check them out. They're in my video. You'll find them in my channel. But anyways, I'm hosting along with my friend Amanda of Molly Cole Creations. So make sure you check her out and the playlist. They're all in the description box below. My goodness. You guys, I'm really getting tired. Can you tell? I got this wood to go mug from Woodpecker's Craft as well. And then the vinyl I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it was last year or maybe even the year before. And I'm going to start off by painting. I was just going to paint the lid and the middle part white, but I ended up painting more white. And then I realized, what am I doing? I'm painting stuff that I don't need to paint. So once it was all dry, I had cut down strips of that vinyl, and I am just going to lay them below the lid, and then above the middle part that would actually be like a sleeve on a to-go cup. And then I'm going to put it on the bottom as well, just like you see. And I love how this turned out. But I just realized as I was doing this, I was also going to put some stitch marks around the middle, and I forgot to do that. I didn't do it. I might have to go back and do it. So then I took I created this with my Cricut, and it says Cup of Cheer. And then after I don't know what I'm doing there. Oh, there was like I don't know, string or something, and I wasn't sure what it was. I'm going to add the word Christmas right in the middle. So Cup of Christmas Cheer. And then I'm going to add a few little to-go mugs that had snowflakes on them that I thought were really cute on the side of that. And wouldn't that be cute with little stitch marks around it? Anyways, this still turned out really cute. I took 2 of these blocks, glued them together, painted them white, and then I'm going to glue it to the back. This cup does stand by itself, but it's a little wobbly, so I thought this would just give it some extra support. And then I just took one of these little poinsettias, put it on the top, and there it is. I love it. It is so cute. You'll have to let me know what you think about this one as well. Okay, so I like to take this moment to thank my subscribers because you guys are just amazing and I appreciate you so much. And if you're new here and enjoys today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and become part of our YouTube family. And then you guys can support me by giving me a like, sharing, comment, all that fun stuff. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can find the links to those as well as my affiliate accounts in the description box below as well. Okay, here's DIY number 3. Okay, so for this one, I'm also going to use my Waverly chalk paint in the color white and crimson. I'm going to use ink as well. I don't know why it's not focusing. Then this little snowman I got from Woodpecker's Craft as well. And then some paper from this paper pack. This little shadow box that also came from Woodpecker Crafts, and then a little piece of paper that came from this Winter Wonderland pack. So I'm going to start off by painting that box with my black and red, and then the snowman with the white. I also painted his hat with the black. Then I'm going to take my little school glue here, put it all around the back of my scrapbook paper that I had cut down to fit, and then I'm just going to lay it right inside. Now you might be wondering why I painted the inside red. That's just in case I cut crooked or cut it too short, then it just kind of helps blend in the background. So I just made some eyes and in his mouth with a black Sharpie. I took an extra fine orange Sharpie and made his little nose. And then I'm going to take that black Sharpie again and make some buttons for him. And as you can tell, I also painted his hands black, so it looks like he has mittens on. Then I'm just going to glue him to my sign. Then I took this little holly and I'm going to hot glue it to his hat. I took a little skewer and I cut it down. This is just a really thin skewer. I'm going to hot glue it to the sign there. And then this is the paper that came from that Winter Wonderland. It's just a little saying that says, "Let it snow." And I just put it over that skewer so it looks like he's holding a sign. Then I took my snow text, and you guys, I don't know why I'm putting this on the bottom of the top part. It should be on the top part of that. My brain's like mush. Anyways, I'm going over it with on the bottom as well. And then I'm going to add some on his hat and his gloves just to kind of give it a little more fun detail to make it look like, you know, he's in the snow because he's a snowman. So that's where he'd be, right? Okay, after that, I took some red paint and just painted on like a ribbon around his hat. And there it is. I love it. I think it is so cute. You'll have to let me know what you think about this in the comment box below. Okay, it is a time for a celebration of your recreation, but I don't have anything to share with you. So if you have a creation or recreation you would like me to showcase, you can send pictures to my email address that's listed there, or you can send them to me through Instagram or Facebook Messenger. Here is DIY number 4. So for this DIY, I am going to use my Waverly chalk paint in the color ink and crimson. Do you see a theme going on with this? One of these little wreaths, I got these, I think from Hobby Lobby. These are 1-inch wood letters that I got from Hobby Lobby as well. And then this little house I got after Christmas last year. It was like 85% off at Walmart. I got it for like $1 something. And then some paper from this paper pack from Hobby Lobby as well. So I'm going to start off by removing that twine and removing the paper. Now the paper doesn't come off as easily as Dollar Tree's, but it wasn't too bad actually. There was just a little area that kind of gave me a little problem there, like that one right there. But once I got all that top layer of paper off, then I'm just going to spritz it down with water, spritz it really good so it's wet, and let it sit for about 5 minutes. And then I scrape off all that excess. And I got well, I did get everything because I didn't worry about using Goo Gone because I'm going to put paper on it. That's what it was. So I took my paper here, I traced it out, and then I'm just going to cut out the paper so that it will fit along the front of my little house here. And I'm just going to use some Mod Podge. No, I'm going to paint the back white. I decided I better paint the back white because I'm a very messy painter. And if I put that paper on first, I'm going to get paint on it for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the back white and then dry it. And once that was all dry, I'm going to, I painted the letters as well. I figured I'm painting, I might as well paint these letters. So I painted them with my ink. Then I took my Mod Podge and I'm just going to put it on the front of my house. I'm going to add my paper, and then I'm going to add more Mod Podge on top of that paper to help protect it. And I set it aside and let it dry for, it only takes maybe 15-20 minutes at the most to dry. It dries really pretty quickly. After that, I took my finger sander and sanded off all the excess paper that was on the side, which really there wasn't that much. Then I took my square ruler here and I laid it down so I could have everything even. I'm going to hot glue my letters and the little wreath, the mini wreath on my house here, and just picking away that hot glue. And then after I had this, I'll tell you what, doing this with that square ruler there, it was a little tricky because it would have fallen if I would have taken my arm or hand off of it. And so I was trying to do it, and yeah, it was tricky. After that, I took some of this baker's twine. I glued it too high up on the back, but I got it to work, and I'm just going to go around, I don't know, 5 times maybe. I don't know how many times. And I'm just kind of crisscrossing in the middle. And then once I'm done, I'm going to glue the back piece on there. And then I'm going to make a finger bow. Now, I think I wrapped my fingers like 5 times. I just started wrapping. I wasn't even thinking. You guys, I think I'm kind of on autopilot right now. I was thinking I was going to have a video the day before Thanksgiving, but you know what, guys? I really think I'm going to have to take the week off to recover from all of this. Yeah, I need a little time off. But anyways, I'm just doing my finger bow here. I'm taking that in, wrapping it around those loops. I was having a hard time getting a hold of it, and then bringing it through that loop that I just made, and then tighten. Then I'm just going to hot glue it to the middle of the black baker's twine there, and there it is. It's just simple and pretty. I like it. You have to let me know what you think about this one as well. Okay, now for the trial, the troublemaker of all DIYs. I'm going to use this cute little present that came from Woodpecker Crafts. And I thought I was going to use that towel and then my crimson red. So I start off by painting the top part of this with my crimson red. Now the top part is like the bow on a Christmas gift. So I thought, okay, I'm going to paint the bow red, and then I'm going to put the towel on the bottom so it looks like wrapping paper, right? Yeah, no. First of all, I don't know if I've ever had so much problem with a towel not sticking to Mod Podge. Maybe because I usually use the fabric Mod Podge, but this was just not wanting to stick, and which is actually good, because as I was playing with it, trying to get it to stick, I thought, I don't really like the way this looks. It's not giving me the look that I was picturing in my head. So I changed my mind. So I removed everything. Here I'm still picking off some of the lint from that towel. And I decided to go ahead and paint the bottom with the crimson. So I painted the bottom with the crimson. Let it dry, and then I thought, oh, what about this ribbon? This ribbon's really close to that pattern. I'll try this ribbon. I love this ribbon. So I'm putting Mod Podge on. I'll tell you what, this thing has so much Mod Podge on it. And I put my ribbon on it. And I was just like, I'm just not sure. I don't know if I like this. So then Kathy Jo called me and I showed her and she's like, yeah, she goes, use one of your napkins, your plaid napkins. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I was talking to her and I took that ribbon off and I Mod Podged some plaid napkin on there instead. And she suggested I paint this part black to look like the box top. So I took her suggestion, painted it black. And then she also suggested I make a bow and put it on top of the bow. So thanks to Kathy Jo, this turned out better than what it was turning out before I talked to her. So I'm doing another finger bow. It has 3 loops. I'm taking that tail, going between my 2 fingers. And then I'm going to bring it up and go underneath and through that loop that was around the loops on my fingers. Tighten real tight, and then I'm just going to dovetail the ends. And I'm just kind of looking at it, trying to think, does this look good? I don't know. Verdict's still out. Anyways, I'm going to hot glue this on. I know she told me to do lines and crisscross, and I tried, honestly, with my puff paint, and it just looked horrible, so I didn't. So I'm just taking a few little strips of that ribbon and cutting it out and going over the ribbon part that's sticking up on this gift, and that's all I did. I was so done with it. I spent way too much time on this. It's cute. I don't know. You have to let me know what you think. I don't know. Something so small shouldn't have gave me so much problems. You know what I mean? Okay, here's the final reveal, you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. I know a lot of you are enjoying this series, and I'm so glad you are. We will be back again tomorrow for day number 11, which is outdoor and porch ideas. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you check out the playlist and Amanda's channel. And by the way, that little joy thing, I'll have a link to the video where I made that. So with all that being said, stay tuned for another blooper at the end, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Are you as tired as I am? Are you exhausted as I am? Yeah. Okay. Hi friends, and welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. This is day number 10 of the 12 days of Christmas.